All right, so week 7 picks. We started off Thursday night. Broncos are playing the Cardinals. Broncos are 2-4. Cardinals 1-5. The Broncos have murdered the Cardinals the past 2 out of the 3 times, and then the Cardinals murdered them back in 2016. This game's at Arizona, but I don't think it matters. I think Broncos are going to win by 10 points or so. I mean, it ain't going to be a blowout, but I think the Broncos are better in a way. Titans at Chargers, this could go either way. Titans are another one of those teams where they're just up and down. They'll beat the shit out of a really good team and then lose to a really horrible team in a bad fashion. But I mean, besides us and the Rams, I think this is the best competition the Chargers have had since then. And the Chargers almost lost to the 49ers, so I'm going to take the Chargers because they're at home and they're playing hot. But I think Tennessee's got a fair chance. Jaguars and Texans, this is a trash bag game. No one cares about this game. And Jacksonville has the better roasting. I just think Jacksonville's going to continue to get pummeled. Panthers at Eagles. Oh, God. Panthers played like shit last week. And the Panthers either play like crap and lose, or they play halfway decent and win. I mean, they still have yet to play great. I'm going to take the Eagles because they're at home. I think they may have finally figured themselves out. Vikings at Jets. I'm going with the Jets. They're more explosive recently. They've been scoring more points. Vikings just ain't doing it lately. Patriots at the Bears. I got the Pats. They're playing hot. They just beat the best team in football, which, by the way, are number 5 on the list now, below like several other people that shouldn't even be there. But whatever. That's another story for around the league. Bills at Colts. Good Lord. Bills are 2-4. Colts are 1-5. Colts put up more points. I'm going with the Colts. Browns at Buccaneers. I think the Browns will win that one. Lions at Dolphins. Yeah, screw it. I'll take the Dolphins. They're playing at home, even with Brock Osweiler. I think they'll still put up a fight. Saints at the Ravens. I got the Saints. Even if the Ravens are playing at home, I don't care. Saints are a better team. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? The Ravens end up winning and I eat crow because they won at home. Still think the Saints are a better team. Cowboys at Redskins. Who cares? Cowboys are playing hot. Zeke Elliott's going to try to run the football. Redskins have an okay defense, I guess. They were pretty good there for a little bit, but fell off. Alex Smith. I don't know. If Dallas plays like shit, they're definitely going to lose. But if they run the ball well with Zeke Elliott, they're probably going to win. I hate the Cowboys, but I know how the Redskins are with Alex Smith. I'm going to take the Cowboys. They beat Alex Smith last year when he played for the Chiefs. I don't think the Redskins are out going to score, or I don't think the Redskins will outscore them, especially if Zeke is running the ball. I'm taking the Cowboys, even if it's at Washington. Rams at 49ers. Rams are going to murder the 49ers. I mean, it's usually a close game since it's a divisional game, but you know what? Actually, it probably will be kind of close, honestly. The Rams haven't been playing too great, but I don't know. They have every potential to murder. As I said, Beathard isn't playing that bad. I'm still going to take the Rams. Bengals at Chiefs. I got the Chiefs. Of course I do. The Bengals are decent. They're, I think, a game or so above 500, maybe 2. Bengals just lost to the Steelers by 7 in a drudge match in that division. They're going to be looking for redemption, but Mahomes has played hot at Arrowhead. Even when he had that bad game against Jacksonville when he threw 2 interceptions, he still scored 23 points. So I think Mahomes is going to pick up right where he left off, and even if Cincinnati jumps out early, I think Mahomes will make the adjustments and still win the game. 2 weeks ago it would have been a different story. I would have said that, which I'm pretty sure I did, that Cincinnati has every potential to beat Kansas City, and they still kind of do. But after what I seen against the Patriots, since they don't have the tools, I could be wrong again. But until Kansas City proves me wrong, I'm going to go with them. I see the bounce back. I see us going 6-1. Of course, that's my own preference as a fan, but as I said, Mahomes had a crap first half and he came out and blew it open in the second half. So even if he does play bad in the first half against Cincy and they stick with us, I think in the second half he's really going to blow it open and put pressure on Andy Dalton. Giants at Falcons on Monday night. Really, who am I supposed to pick here? I mean, let's just be honest. Oakland's on a bye. Pittsburgh's on a bye. There's another team that's on the bye, but I can't remember who the hell it is now. I'm gonna go with the Falcons. I mean, they're playing at home. The Giants can run the ball, but they can't really seem to do anything else. So there's my picks. I mean, they're pretty straightforward this go around. If you kind of look at the Cincinnati and Kansas City game here, Kansas City's won the past 2 out of 3 meetings. They've won the last 2 out of 3 meetings. We did get beat in 2015 when we went on that 1-5 stretch. Cincinnati beat us 36-21 at Cincinnati. And I believe this August game was in the preseason. Oh, anyways, they're 4-2. We're 5-1. Defensively and stuff, you got our rushing is a hell of a lot better. Our passing's a hell of a lot better. Our defense is only ranked 2 slots below theirs, 3 slots below theirs, and our offense overall is 5th and theirs is 23rd. As I said before, I just don't think Cincinnati has the tools to keep up with this high-powered offense. They're still judging the defense by yardage, and they're still doing this and doing that, and man, whatever. Yardage, blah 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 blah. It blows my mind how much they care about yardage when it just doesn't matter. I mean, yardage is not compared to other things, So, I don't even know what to say now, really. I mean, as goes for some other things going on this week, I don't know. There's a lot of trashy games, really, but Cincinnati, Kansas City is going to be a big one, and I think we'll see a lot. A lot that has to do. Technically, we're still ranked 2nd in the NFL. New Orleans is right below us at 4-1. Baltimore 4-2, and then Cincinnati at 4-2. And then the Chargers are down there at 4-2, and the Dolphins, the Patriots, and then finally the Panthers. I mean, you got 2 NFC teams and a shitload of AFC teams. So as I said before, I think the NFC is weak this year. And let's see what else we got here. Where's Okay. NFL player rankings, AFC rankings. Let's go. All right. So here we go. Tyreek Hill is tied for 2nd with James Conner on touchdowns. He's got 7. Melvin Gordon, obviously, with the Chargers, is ranked number 1 with 9 touchdowns. Let's see. AFC. Let's go team category. Let's see what's going on here. Offense, we don't really care about passing yards. We'll see what scoring. I think you can pretty well see where this is going. So Kansas City's still at the top with 35 points. The Rams are right underneath us with 32.7, even with their lineup being as beat up as they are at receiver. The Saints are obviously, which they should be in second instead of third. Oh, okay. Now I'm looking at points per game. They're talking about, okay, they're going by total points in general. And if you go by that, we got 215. The Rams have 196. Look, we played tougher opponents. I mean, I'm just gonna say that now. The Chargers are a winning team. New England's a winning team. Denver's not that great, but they're also a divisional team. Who else we played? San Francisco ain't doing that great, but they're playing against a lot of NFC teams pretty close. Pittsburgh, they're where the hell is the Steelers? There they are. Steelers, they're, I'm pretty sure they got a winning record. So we played a lot of teams this year with winning records, and we beat the majority of them. The only one we lost to, obviously, was the Patriots, but we played a hell of a lot better schedule than the Rams have. Let's see. Patriots, there's 2 winning teams, 3 winning teams, 4 winning teams. Who do we play in week 4? Jacksonville. Jacksonville's 500. So, out of our schedule, we played 1 losing team. And that losing team damn near beat the Rams. The 1 losing team we played damn near beat the Rams. And all the other winning teams we beat, except for New England, and we beat 1 500 team, which is Jacksonville. So, like I said, schedule's obviously been harder on our part. The Rams, they played the Vikings. Let's see, where are the Vikings ranked at? Vikings. Where are they at? They're 3-2. So 3-2-1. So they beat 1 team above 500. You do the math, but I don't think the Rams are as overpowered as what people say they are. You can't forget Seattle. They're 500. They beat them by 2 or 3 or some shit like that. So the Rams are just getting by with what they got. You look at points forced and points allowed. Obviously they haven't allowed near as many as we have because we played harder teams. But then again, we forced more points too. So there you have it. We've also played a hell of a lot more road games than we have home games. We played 2 more road games than we have home games. The Rams, on the other hand, they played 3 home games, 3 road games, so they're 500 across the board. Like I said, they're going to play the 49ers next week, and our division is, I wouldn't say it's tougher. Actually, yeah, I'm going to say it's tougher because we only got 1-5 team. They have 2. Plus, our second place team is 4-2. Theirs is 3-3. So all around the board, I think we've had it tougher than Los Angeles. I don't think they're that overpowered. I think they're probably going to lose 4 games before the end of the season. And that's about it for this video. I don't think there's much left to say at this point, honestly. So I guess we'll just play it out and see what happens.